Not you, a different character, kind of like you. Different one.
It is the guy from the show. I was
completely
wrong.
Is this awkward? Like you're signing your backstory as we're... This is like the airport lounge entertainment. Don't mind us. Yeah, no, we're fine. You're good. Just sign away. We'll just entertain the people. You don't move your muscle.
You're ready with a question right now, aren't you?
Hey, wow. That's thorough. Then who's on this side?
I'll let you actually go.
Dude, it's the other guy. He's over here.
Epic outfit we're wearing right now. I think it's wonderful.
She's dressed up, but this is crazy. It's like half the cast of Supernatural is in this hotel right now. Right? Oh my God.
Oh, they are here. I just was very less important right now.
Did Jared already have his Q&A? Yeah. So Jared already got here to talk? Did Jared did he tell you the story about stopping all the trains throughout Europe? No. Really? You didn't tell that story? No, I think I'm going to let you tell it. I'm just going to do softball for next time. He tells it so well. But we have questions. Holy crap. Well, I think we'll start over here. By the way, all the questions need to center around the episodes that Matt and I have done together. So be sure that all the questions are specifically about the episodes that Matt and I have done together.
Only the scenes that were both in at the same time.
Right, those scenes. I like to focus on those scenes. So let's start with you.
And go.
Get right in there like this, really close.
Can you hear me now? My question is actually about an episode at all. Is that allowed?
It's about who?
The question is about an episode at all. Is that allowed?
Sure, why not? You go off the map here.
Just one time.
I was wondering how much backstory you guys think up for the characters that you play on the show, especially Richard, because presumably a backstory for the trickster was different before he became Gabriel. And if maybe you imagine if your character has met other characters we haven't seen on the screen, like maybe Gabriel met Michael, or if Gabriel met Crowley or Val or something like that.
Okay, so did you guys get the question? Yeah. I'm repeating. The answer is a size 9. No, the question was, do we research the backstory for the characters we're going to play? And does that backstory include maybe those characters have interacted with other characters from the show? You want to field this one first, or you want me to?
I'm just going to say, just real quick, and I'm going to pass it right back to you. I just based, I didn't do a whole lot of backstory on young John. He was kind of, the tone was set with Jeffrey Dean, and I tried to kind of hold a torch to him, which I could never hold a torch to Jeffrey Dean. But as far as Michael, playing God's right-hand man, I really took Jensen's beautiful smile and Jared's hair, and I created an angel.
Jared's shaking his head right now. He's shaking his head and the flowing locks are going.
Literally in slow motion, you have to see. And now we're passing Richard.
Backstory of the characters. The answer is, well, not really. Trickster, I sort of came up with what I wanted to do for that character, but I didn't know the Trickster was Gabriel either. So I was kind of surprised when that happened. And then I thought, oh crap, I better figure this out. So I called Jeremy Carver, I called production office, and they put me in touch with Jeremy Carver, who wrote the episode, Changing Channels. And I said, Jeremy, little help here, I've done the whole Gabriel thing. And I said, went back to the Bible, looked up some passages about Gabriel and how he was involved, and Jeremy said, yeah, we don't so much go by the Bible. Text. So, basically they sent me a bunch of episodes to watch and recall the backstory of the apocalypse, the episodes that hadn't aired yet. And from there, the writers, I fill in the gaps. The writers do a pretty good job of putting the roadmap in. They talk about the brother battle, they talk about the witness protection program, and from there it's kind of filling the gaps and mainly the emotional gaps of the story, because they do a pretty good job of building up what they want the story to be. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Listen, how are you?
Good. So, my name is Richard. Sorry, Matt. I couldn't think of one for you.
Look, it's thinking man. It's pouting.
I was trying to be pouty, but
It's pouting man.
just never quite come across
So,
that.
I was walking on the beach, and you're extremely bow-legged now. And you said I never walk away from you. So, can you turn
The
around?
question is, she's surprised that I'm so bold. She saw me in North Beach. You see, I'm very bow-legged. You could bowl between my legs. And she's never seen me walk away from her. I guess I'm always approaching. So here I go. Here's proof that I'm bow-legged. How about that apple? See that? Right there? Lot of wiggle room.
I think you can get an elephant through there.
Say it again. You can get an elephant through there?
An elephant through there.
That's not a compliment. Oh, don't hug her. Don't throw her under the bus.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know what?
Hey, you know what? Thank you. Thank you.
I love you, Matt. You rock.
We've seen me walk away from you. Now it's time to see Matt in the jerk man. It never gets old.
Stop laughing, I'm gonna keep doing it.
God, it never gets old to me. And that's what's important to me.
That's all that matters.
Yes, good lady.
Hi, can you hear me? So I was wondering, as a character who has been killed off and a character whose future has been killed off, in a show where basically the writers seem to just like to bring characters in they've forgotten about just to kill them. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna assume you watched the show, like other than your own parts. Who are the characters, other than yourselves, obviously, that you wish you could bring back?
And Richard, go for it. You're right there. You might as well just start this one off.
That's too hard. Sorry.
Well, there's an assumption in there that I'm going to have to bring. Matt, here's my question to you. Are you a regular viewer of the show? We want to know, Matt. Do you watch the show? I'm asking people. We want to know if you watch the show. Do you?
I've seen quite a few episodes, Richard. How many have you seen?
I've seen all of your episodes, man. And I think you do a wonderful, wonderful job.
Thank you.
So, who do you want to bring back? Who's dead do you want to bring back?
That's a good question.
I can actually throw one in there.
You know what? My question is this. I'm not so curious as who I would like to bring back, but who would you guys like to bring back?
Brilliant psychology. Nice try. I'll tell you, I have an answer though. And I don't know if he's,
Wait, I have one.
You have one?
I have one.
What?
What's his name? The guy? No. Meredith's father that broke my neck in an episode. I would like to come back using his body as a vessel.
I would bring Kurt Fuller back. And you know what? I know he's just locked. I mean, I guess his flesh is rotting or whatever, but I would love to see Martin Pellegrino some more. And not because I love his acting, but I just love Pellegrino. I find it refreshing and bubbly and delicious, like Mark. Did that answer the question?
Sure.
Oh, good enough, right? You.
I've seen almost all the trailers for all the episodes.
Matt has seen almost, and I don't want to brag on your behalf, but he's seen almost every DVD box set box. So he pretty much knows that Jared and Jensen are both in the show.
He's right.
Featured heavily.
Hey, I teach high school theater, so I was going to ask you, professional actors, what's the best acting advice you've ever gotten that you use daily?
Best acting advice Matt and Cohen ever got.
Sure.
Maddie?
Give me a straight answer.
I'll start by saying to go on the Supernatural audition, being cast as Young John was the best advice I ever got from my manager. But second to that, I think on a serious note, if I can attempt to take a serious note with this man next to me.
Try it.
The best advice I've ever gotten, which wasn't directly to me, but Robert De Niro said to be in love with the person across from you all the time. And
it's not awkward for me. I'm trying to Q&A into a little T&A.
Does that make any sense to you at all?
Good stuff, yeah.
Because
Actually invested in the person you're talking to, yeah.
yeah, because you can react to somebody you care about far more than whether it's
My answer, the best advice I ever got about acting from a teacher was, don't act, be. If you can ever tell that you're acting, if you can ever see acting, it's not being done correctly. It should look seamless, it should look natural.
And that's why I continue to be Richard's student.
Oh, you still there. Yes.